Carolina Vinyl Picker. I'm heading to Virginia. Gonna do 10 stores in 3 days. Stay tuned for that. North Carolina Vinyl Picker here. Looking through some records at Thrift Store USA. Never know what you're gonna find for $1.99. Little Gary Wright there. So far I've found 5. So most of the time it's the usual suspects. A lot of Johnny Mathis, Dean Martin. Even a little bit of Christmas music. But we will keep on looking through all of these here. I'll be back with you. Carolina Vinyl Picker. I'm heading to Virginia. Gonna do 10 stores in 3 days. Stay tuned for that. Good morning, North Carolina Vinyl Picker here. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I was up north a little bit and came back and had a good time. Got some records here to show you that I picked up before I left. And got some stuff that I bought when I was up there. And I want to clean the table, so to speak. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I'm going to get it done real quick. I'm going to try to get this video done in 10 minutes. So that way I don't take up too much of your time. And I got to get back out there so I can get down them, bang them bushes again and try to find some more stuff to bring to the table to show to all you great people. I'm only 24 away from 1,000 subs. So if you can help me out, and if you like my channel, wait to the end if you want to do it now. Sub me up, hit the bell, and that way you'll know every time the North Carolina Vinyl Picker is live in color. Okay, so before I left, I picked up a few things and found this copy of Denny Lane. It's has Paul McCartney on here playing bass, and these are some songs that he did when he was with Wings, during the time that he was with Wings, and he put them aside, I guess, and then this album came out later on. And this is a copy from France. It's a French. So that one there is pretty cool. And then I got this one in the mail, Matching Mole. And this, of course, is Canterbury Music, Canterbury Prague. I'm looking for their other album. So that'll be in the end. I'm going to go over my top 10 grails for this year, the ones I'm looking for. I've already found 2 of them, so it's going to be a top 8, I guess. Things come in quick. So Matching Mole, Little Red Record. This is a really cool record. That was on my list of ones to get. Actually, I found this for $2. And I was down in Hickory before I left, and went down to the antique mall, and I found this down there, Ahmad Jamal. And I'm not really into that old-timey jazz, but this didn't play too bad. Sounded really good, but from what I found out from Dave, it's not a real rare record. But for $2, I figured I'd pick it up, clean it up, and give it a listen, and I'll probably pass it on. Put it in the store, and my store is in Discogs. There'll be a link down below. Big Chief Vinyl 57. Yeah. This one here I got in the mail. Some of you people out there, the cool kids, will know this is Colosseum, and this is The Grass is Greener. It came out in the UK as the Valentine Suite, and in the US it came out as this with some different tracks, and the cover's the same. So yeah, The Grass is Greener, Colosseum. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If you don't know Colosseum, you need to get into Colosseum. And a lot of these great bands that I'm going to be playing this year, I put them up on my wall over here. National Health, Soft Machine, Steve Hillage, National Health, Caravan, Hatfield in the North, Con, Caravan. I said Caravan. Yeah, those are all Canterbury bands, Prague. And if you're into that music, then you know, because it's just awesome stuff. I was able to find this one down there as well. I think I paid $1 or $2 for it. I got about 25 copies, but the Navy man, I can't leave this stuff behind. So there you go, Victory at Sea. So I don't know how many copies. I got about 25. I got like 10 different covers, and it's crazy. This one here I seen for $1. And this is New Age music. This is Steven Halpern. I'm going to give this a listen. It was $1. It was a no-brainer. I picked it up. I like some New Age music. Just sit back, have a cup of tea, maybe do a gummy, and then listen to some New Age. So then I found a couple 45s while I was there. Old Neil Diamond. I like old Neil Diamond records, and he was on Bang Records whenever I see one of these. And this was $1. I picked that one up, tried to get that label off, and found this one there at the Antique Mall. Hadn't been there in a while. Thomas Dolby, and this is The Dissidents, The Search for the Truth. I like Thomas Dolby. I've been a fan of his for a long, long time. Okay, and here we go. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest bumper sticker? And I got one for you, Dave. When I see you next month, I'm going to bring it to you. And you can do whatever you want with it, I guess. I don't know. So, the first place we went when we got there, when I got there, I should say, when I got there, the first place that I went to was right there in Little Creek, and found a couple copies of this. Now, you know I can't leave these behind. These were $1.49. I hadn't found any of these in quite a few years, and it was at Thrift Store USA. And these are all $1.49. All these ones I'm going to show you. And I did a short reel where I was going through some records, and I'll add that to this video at the end. But yeah, Paul Mauriat, and I love that 60s girl there. She just epitomizes the. I got that one. There was actually another copy there. Picked them both up. So I think I got like 20 copies of that. I don't know. I did a video once where I showed all the most. I think it was the girl with the whipped cream and the Herb Alpert album. I think I have like 35 copies, and somebody had mentioned that I had them all, but I didn't find any this time. Drove 400 miles and I didn't find one. So how about this one here? This one here is pretty cool. This is a movie with I seen the front cover here. I don't know who was in this. George Papard, James Mason, Ursula Andrews. Look at that cover. Isn't that cool? For $1.49, I'm going to leave that one there. The Blue Max, man. Look at that. That thing's cool. Pick that one up. Another copy of Victory at Sea for $1.49. These set. Some of these things stink. They've been sitting around. This one here I picked up. They had $1.99 on this one. I thought of Tony when I saw this one. Linda Ronstadt. Yeah, Sentimental Journey, or Sentimental Reasons, or Sentimental Records, or something. And then I saw this one there for $2. Gary Wright. I think this is his first album. I don't know. I looked at the vinyl. They were all good. But for $1.99, I wasn't going to leave Gary behind. And then Steven Halpern, I just so happened I found another one of his records. And this one's called The Comfort Zone. And this one was $1.99. So this is some piano. Steven Halpern is an excellent pianist. So there you go. Yeah, enjoyed that. What else did I do? Oh, so then we went to another store, and we went to several stores. I went to one place, and it was downtown, and it was Scary Records or something. I went in there, and I was talking with the guy, and I said, "Do you have any rock records in here or anything?" He said, "No, just all this other stuff here," and it was all real heavy music. I didn't recognize a single artist in there. It was crazy. So then we left there. I didn't, I couldn't get anything there. So then I found this here. I went to Books and Music. I went to 2 locations, but the one didn't have anything. The other one had this one there, and they had the double one of this, but I already had that. Then this one here is a UK copy on Bang. And it's just a single copy. And they had like $3 on this. So that was a no-brainer. I pick anything up with Neil Diamond. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this little bit of a cough I got. So, you know, especially the older stuff. And they had a few 45s there. Seen this Bee Gees 45? This one here is pretty cool. I never saw this. Is from the album Size Matters, I think. It was one of their later sizes and everything. It was one of their later albums that they did. This is a UK Bee Gees. These were all $1.99. And then there was a Sting there, an imported A&M Sting 45 from Brimstone and Treacle, and Spread a Little Happiness. It's got young Sting on there. And yeah, so I bought that for $1.99. Then I found 2 Phil Collins 45s. And this one here actually looks better than the one I already have. And this one here, of course, 2 hearts. And for $1.99, if I have an extra copy, that's fine with me. I found a Billy Joel Leningrad. Never seen this one before. I'll put that with my Billy Joel 45s. And of course, Olivia, I collect all her 45s. This one here is a really nice copy of this here. This one here is usually, it's one of her really first 45 picture sleeves. And to have one in this great a condition is just awesome, because the one I have it's got rips on it and tears, and it's got stickers all over it and stuff. Then I seen this one there, and I used to listen to these guys back in the 80s, Level 42. And their music's a little proggy in times. I think the guy's name is Mark King. He was in charge of that band. There's a lot of other people that have been in and out of that band. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, to the end here. Got this in the mail when I got back. Fluid Druid. This is their second album of the band called Druid. And it's a band that sounds a lot like Yes, early Yes. But by the second album, they had changed their sound. Now, the first album I got here as well. I'll show you. And this one here, I found when I was up there, up north. But the second album, like I say, they had changed their sound. And I heard this album is not as good as the first one. This is the first one. And I found this one while I was up there. And I went to Skinny's. I showed you the bumper sticker. I went to Skinny's and found 4 records there. I paid more than I usually pay. These were all like $25 a piece, north of 25. But this is a first UK press of Druid, Toward the Sun. And this is probably their better album. This is their first album. And this came out in '75 on EMI. So if you like that Yes, early Yes sound, then you would love this this album right here, Druid. So now I got both of their albums. They only made 2 albums. They're 2 and done. This one here was $32. This one here is a little pricey. This one here is Gong, and it's You. And this is supposed to be like their best album that they made, from what I've been told. Pierre Moreland's on here on percussion, Steve Hillage on guitar. So I'm looking forward to giving this a listen. I've never heard this album. So I'm just now getting into Gong. It's one of the 20 new artists for this year that I'm going to be getting into. For $20, this was a steal. I wasn't going to leave this there. PFM Live in the USA. This is the, of course, the USA Live that was released in the States, but this is the Italian pressing with a different cover. And that's them live. I think that's a copy of them in Central Park. They played in Central Park 1974. I would love to have been there then. I was, what, a sophomore in high school? Something like that. Then this one here was there. And this is a new copy, remastered. Eno, the one I didn't have. Taking Tiger Mountain by Strategy. This was $32. And this was a sealed copy, brand new copy of this. So that was a no-brainer. I picked that one up. Had a great time up there, and did some really good shopping. Now my top 10 grails were coming in 13 minutes. I'm just talking too much. I'm trying to finish this thing up. Okay, so top 10 grails. Some people said, oh, just keep on talking, Art. Just keep on talking. Other people say, hey, that's clamming up. Just shut up. 24 subs to 1,000. Can you help me out here? Can you help out the picker? Okay, these are my top 10 grails for this year. Matching Mole, their first album. I got to find their Matching Mole. That album's pretty expensive. I'm going to have to do some trickery on that one, try to find it. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, the Defroster Snowball album that I had ordered with Royal Brighton from Nectar came in, but it was cracked in half. I got no luck, I'll tell you. Okay, so Greenslade, Bedside Manners. That was the second album that's on my list of my top 10 grails for 2024. I've already found that. It's supposed to be coming in the mail, but now the guy's got COVID, and he said he's going to be late in shipping it on Discogs, so I don't know. Hopefully I'll get it. If not, I'll get my money back. So that's 2 right there. I might get my money back for that one, and I might get my money back for the cracked one. Okay, then we got Banco. Now, Banco, I want to get their first album. I want to get Lo Sono Nato Librio, their second album, and Darwin, their third album. So those are those. I want to get those this year. Gentle Giant, coming in at number 4. Gentle Giant, I want their first album. I want Acquiring the Taste, and I want 3 Friends. Those are their first 3 albums. I don't have them. I like to get them on Vertigo if I can. Number 5, Caravan. I still need their first album, and if I could do it, and Waterloo Lily. If I could get those 3, that'd be great. Coming in at number 6, PFM. I like to get The World Became the World. It's a die cut front. I don't have that. And also the Italian cover of Jet Lag. I don't have that one. Number 7, Jade Warrior. Their first album and their last album. So I need the bookends. I need the first album and their last album on Jade Warrior. Eno, Taking Tiger Mountain. Like I said, I've already found that. So I got that. The band called Finch, and I was corrected. They're from the Netherlands, and I need Beyond and Galleons. I need those 2 albums. And another band I want to try to listen to. I'm not sure I'm going to keep them on my list, but the band's called Trace, and I think they have they're from the Netherlands as well. And I want to get their first album and an album called Birds. So that's it. That's the top 10 right there. Support them troops out there. I'll be talking to you, what day is today? Wednesday. So it's going to be a short week. I'm not sure what I can find this week, but we'll look, see what I can find to bring to the table. So my next show will be on Sunday. So this one here is a little bit late, coming in at 17 minutes. Let me get out of here. We'll talk to you soon. North Carolina Vinyl Picker. I'm out of here.